Hi, my name is Nancy Schultz and I hired Donna and Eli in 2019 to remodel my childhood.
When we first met Donna and Eli, it was really important that their level of craftsmanship was unparalleled because our father was a contractor and her father was a contractor. So we were very particular that things be done right and look really nice.
And we also wanted to make sure that who we were working with understood our design choices, but also helped us to guide us in which was the best material, what would look best, and where to find some of these things, because it's very overwhelming with all the different shops and styles and possibilities.
So of course, while Eli was here working, he takes a look around the backyard and he goes, "Nancy, there's so much opportunity here. When we're done with this house, we need another house."
And we thought he was crazy because we're like, what do you mean? And then because we're in the middle of the first renovation, it was overwhelming. But after that settled and we moved back in and loving all the updates in the big house, we decided to take Eli up on what our possibilities were.
So then we reached out to Eli and Donna and we said, hey, let's talk about what options there are. And after some back and forth and you evaluating what you wanted in retirement, you decided a standalone ADU fit our needs the best.
And with this project, it was slightly different because when we did our first renovation, we really wanted to update the current house and match the furniture and the feel of that home, whereas this one was a new build completely from the dirt up. And so they worked with us to figure out like what our vision was and hone in on it. And so it's more of a beachy feel as opposed to mid-century modern.
And there were a couple elements that were really important to us that stay in this house. We want to make sure there's lots of natural light and that you could see the backyard since we're right near the pool and we're right near a lot of open space, but that it was still very private since you're up against a property line. We didn't want to encroach on our neighbors or be part of our neighbors' dinners if they were eating outside. And we were able to accomplish all of that all in the middle of a pandemic.
So with Eli and Donna, they are very upfront about what your supply list is, when to get things, timing of it, so that there are no delays. And we started early enough so that when we actually broke ground, we already purchased the flooring, the tile, the lumber, everything needed so that we didn't come up with any delays, as we had a very tight timeline for this project.
Yeah, and we had a tight timeline because I was planning on getting married in my mom's backyard. So, the house needed to be finished and we needed to be able to use it as space for our wedding. And that happened and it was amazing and my day was beautiful. And Donna and Eli danced with me on the dance floor and they are friends for life.
We wouldn't have gone forward with the project without them because they really guided us through what was going on, what needed to happen, not just we only do one part of it and then you have to find someone else to finish it. They do soups and nuts, everything needed to make sure that the project is completed and done properly, which is very important to us.
10 out of 10, highly recommend.